Gaming and fitness. One's flattering, one not so much. But you can honestly do both, and you don't have to be a gym guy. You don't have to be a fucking nerd. You can come home from work, 9 to 5 probably, with like maybe a few hours maximum. So that's like what? Let's say 3 hours. You have 3 hours to game because you like tech, and also to get ripped because you don't want to look yourself in the mirror and hate what you're looking at. So I've gone through the transformation. I know what it takes, and I've done both at the same time. I've gotten ripped while gaming. Right now, it's not looking that great because I broke my arm, and I'm just going through a lot of recovery, but I'm back in the gym, so progress is coming back. This is a raw unscripted video. If you don't like that, that's okay, you can leave. But I want to teach you how to build the best gaming PC. Well, the best value. If you want to see any others, please comment below. I'm also going to teach you how to actually time manage gaming and having fun, but also not feeling bad about it because you're getting ripped at the same time. But yeah, if you're a gamer, you don't have to be so fat. You don't have to be fat. You don't have to be skinny even. You can be an absolute unit. You can be an absolute unit in COD and in real life. So for the first part of the video, I'm going to be talking about the getting ripped part, and then you can go to the timestamps or skip to the end to the tech. So what can you do right now? Give me 10 push-ups. It's cliche, but it's also true. Doing any sort of bodyweight exercise is what I would recommend, especially if you're starting out and you don't have much of a base and you're not very skilled at lifting. That's okay. You can also go to the gym. I'm an advocate for either of those, but I'm also an advocate for helping you get the best for your time and your money. So let's say you want to spend 20 minutes. You're probably spending 20 minutes watching random shit on TikTok. That's not going to help you build your body. It's not going to help you have fun because you're just going to be scrolling mindlessly. Nobody wants to be that person in their life. So you have two options. You can do home workouts. You can do home workouts, or you can go to the gym, but do it quickly. You don't have to spend 3 hours in the gym every day. That's just stupid. So home workouts. I'll leave a good beginner workout in the description if anybody asks for it. Perfectly fine. I will do that. Essentially, what it would be. So what you could do is either equipment or non-equipment. So for equipment, it's the usual. I'm gonna link that towards the gym bit. There's tons of gym videos online, and I could do one if you like and go delve deeper into it, but I'm just gonna gloss over it for now. So with the equipment, so if you want to have no equipment and just get ripped, well, for cardio, walking, that's a big one, or any exercise, to be honest with you, even just jumping. Anyway, now that we're skipping cardio, we're going on to bodyweight exercise. So push-ups, anyone could do push-ups. I would usually do, well, I'd recommend you start 3 sets of say 8 to 10. So you start at 8 reps, and then every single time you try to increase a rep. It's pretty simple. Again, if you want more advice, I'll make videos or ask me in the comments. Another one is pull-ups, and for most of these I would keep the rep ranges the same. So for pull-ups, I would, if you don't have a pull-up bar, I didn't have a pull-up bar when I was starting out, so I didn't do pull-ups until I got into the gym. But if you can, if you have a pull-up bar, even if you go to the park or something, you can do that. Those are the main ones. You can do abs. I would do maybe crunches, and just in case you want to work on your abs. But As for your arms, it's pretty hard. Apart from push-ups, there's so many variations. I would try lower tricep extensions. I can't really do those at the moment because of my arm. But yeah, apart from that, I don't think there is much else. You can do squats, squat variations, and I would put beside here variations because you can do so much. You just have to build it up over time. So I think that's a good base to start with. I'm not going to focus on it too long, otherwise this video will be an hour long. If you want to watch an hour long guide on everything that I've said, never be afraid to ask. So, going to the gym, exercises, bench press variation. You can do anything. Just search these up. Bench press, I would stick to these rep ranges, by the way, even for the gym. Just so progressive overload is the key. That's what you want to focus on most of the time, right? Progressive overload, bench press, vertical pull. So that's pull-ups, that pull downs, that's horizontal, which is row variation. Just search these up. If you have any questions, I will either give a workout routine for free or just help you individually. I'd be more than happy to help. A squat, that's like the main one. You can also do which is a deadlift or RDL, etc. So you could finish a workout. I am actually going to put here, because we're trying to save time here, so I'm going to put the frequency of, I had to switch the position of my camera because you can't see. So progressive overload, I would do, this is what I do, 2 or 3 days a week, full body. That's what I'd recommend you start with. If you're more advanced, you can go on to more complicated ones. Just ask me if you have any queries, issues. So I would do these. So the bodyweight exercise, I would try to do 46 times a week for 20 minutes. It does not take long, or even plus, or you could do like bursts of 10 reps in the push-up every now and again. So that's part of here. So you would, well, this is what I used to do. I'd play maybe an hour and then I'd play an hour, do 10 push-ups, etc. And that worked really well for me. So now I would take this and put it here. Alright, so I like doing full body because it means I can go for a while to the gym, not for long, an hour and a half maximum. So that's sort of the base of everything you need to know. Now, the fun bit, interleaving it with video games. So I would push-ups in between 60 minutes of 15 push-ups in between 60 minutes of gaming. You can edit that how you like, but just do them as you're gaming. It's pretty simple, and it's per day. It's really good, and that would maybe replace, each day would replace a full workout. And if you built this PC and if you're gaming and if you're doing these workout routines, it would, so total time investments would be around about 1 to 3 hours a week. That's not bad. I think anyone could spend 1 to 3 hours a week after work, even if they're tired, spend 20 minutes, go home, or start gaming until nighttime, and then go to sleep and go to work next day. But so we're gonna have a bit of fun here and just try and build a cool gaming PC for £1,000. Right, so I am gonna start with the CPU. I'm gonna go for this because we don't have that much of a budget. I would actually go for the Ryzen 5 7600, £180. You can perfectly fit that in the budget. And do you need a core for that? I don't know. So I'm going to leave the core. Motherboard, we want it to be a bit more future proof, so you don't have to worry about it, because I'm not here to take away a lot of your time, as you know. Alright, so pricing could always change, but I'm gonna go for this 150 quid Asus board. You can go anywhere you like, so I think that's perfectly fine. 32 gigabytes of memory, that's what we want. So DDR5 6000. Let's go for the cheap one. Actually, £3 extra, fine. Alright, so storage. Storage is getting a bit more expensive lately, so I don't want to break your bank because we're going for high performance. We're going for best bang for the buck computer. So sort by SSD. Let's sort by a terabyte. Oh, so let's sort by a terabyte. Alright, this is kinda tricky. MP33, that's not bad, but again, these are kind of mid. There's nothing that great here. 870 Evo, that'll do. That's pretty good. It's not NVMe, but it should be perfectly fine. So now we have, I'll do the case first and just, we're going high performance, so don't want to spend too much here. Deep cool. We also don't want it to be shite. This is a mesh front panel, I think. Wait, is it? Side panel. Where'd it go? What? Right, so I think this case should be perfectly fine. Right. So let's go for a power supply that isn't too bad, because we want it to be future proof, but whoops. But also, you know, not horrible. This 550 watts, could it was 700, 650 watts Corsair. Oh, 750 watts, £60. That's pretty good. Now we can afford a pretty decent graphics card and maybe a cooler. So let's see, the 6800 from AMD. That's pretty okay. There's none in stock, so that's fine. Not even XT. 7700, £396. I think we've done it. So any swaps would be, you could switch this to an Intel and not to an Intel, or just change the motherboard. I think this is a pretty well balanced system, honestly. The case is a bit, I don't know how good the case is. I would get a better case if you have more money. And the GPU is perfectly good, I think. That's a decent SSD. I would upgrade the motherboard and the case, and then maybe add a cooler if you have the budget. And that would be a really good system. And then what you would do is build it and then follow my advice here for workouts. It sounds stupid because nobody's ever done it before, but I think that, so it's a pretty weird combo to be like gaming, but also, so yeah, so I think that would be a pretty good combination of things to do. And if you built this computer, or even did some of my recommendations and actually followed the workouts, or even just do some push-ups every time you win a game of whatever game you're playing, Helldivers 2 or Counter-Strike or whatever. But if you live like this, it's so much better than lying on your phone doing this all day. It's stupid. And I hope that helped some of you. Please just ask any questions in the comments. I'd be more than happy to help. This was a weird video to make because it's a strange combination, but I think it could be useful to someone. If I've helped someone, then I've achieved my goal. So, like, comment, subscribe, and so comment for anything you may want to see next. So comment for anything you may want to see next, or any advice, criticism even, or just anything. Thanks for watching.